Hey, Teagan, in celebration of your birthday, I've decided I'm going to make a little storytelling show just for you. Here's a story called The Little Rooster and the Diamond Button. It starts once upon a time, long ago and far away. There was an old woman who had a pet rooster. Now, this old woman was so poor she could not afford to buy food for that little rooster. But it wasn't a problem because she lived right at the edge of a road where that little rooster went out every day and he pecked up bugs and grubs and, well, whatever roosters like to eat. One day, that little rooster was pecking up his breakfast. He was peck, 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 and he found something he had never seen before. He picked it up in his beak. It was a diamond button. Oh, the little rooster was so excited. He flapped his wings and he crowed, "Arr, arr, arr! A diamond button. I'm going to take this to give it to my good mistress. I bet she'll like it a lot." So he put that diamond button in his beak and off he went toward home. Well, who should be coming toward him on the road at that very moment but the Sultan? Now, a sultan is kind of like a king. He rules the land he lives in. And as with kings, there are good sultans and bad sultans. There are little sultans and big sultans. There are generous sultans and there are greedy sultans. This one happened to be a big, bad, greedy sultan. And when he saw that diamond button in the little bird's beak, he wanted it for himself. So he called his 3 servants who had to follow along behind him just to hold up his baggy trousers. They're walking along holding up his baggy trousers. He calls them, he says, "Hey, you, I want you to catch that little rooster. Get his diamond button, take it from him and put it in my treasure chamber." Well, you can imagine this made the little rooster furious. So he flew right over to the Sultan's palace. He flapped his wings and he cried, "Arr, arr, arr! Sultan, give me back my diamond button." Well, this made the Sultan very angry. And he called to his servants, You, catch that rooster. Throw him into the well. Let the water drown him. That will be the end of him. So those servants caught that little rooster and they threw him down the well. Bee! Splash! But the water didn't drown him because he had a magic stomach. And down there in the bottom of the well, he held onto his stomach and he sang, "Come, my magic stomach, come, my magic stomach. Drink up all the water." His magic stomach drank all that water. He got really big and fat, but he could still fly, so he flew up out of the well, flew over to the Sultan's palace, perched on the windowsill, flapped his wings, and cried, "Sultan, give me back my diamond button." This made the Sultan very angry. He called his servants, You, catch that little rooster. Throw him into the middle of the fire. Let the fire burn him. Yes, that will be the end of him. So the servants caught that little rooster, threw him into the fire. But before the fire could singe a single feather, the little rooster called, "Come, my magic stomach, come, my magic stomach. Let out all the water." All that water came gushing out, and the fire fizzled. The little rooster flew back to the palace, perched on the window, flapped his wings, and cried, "Arr, arr, arr! Sultan, give me back my diamond button." The Sultan was furious. He called his servants, You, catch that little rooster, throw him into the beehive. Yeah, let the bees sting him, and that will be the end of him. They caught the little rooster and threw him into the beehive, but before a single bee could sting him, he called, "Come, my magic stomach, come, my magic stomach, well, eat up all the bees." All those bees went right straight to his magic stomach, and they couldn't bite him or sting him or anything. They just buzzed around inside of him. He flew back over to the palace, perched on the window, flapped his wings, and cried, "Arr! Sultan, give me back my diamond button." Now the Sultan was livid. He called to his servants, You, catch that little rooster, bring him here to me, and what should I do with him?" Well, one of them said, "If I were you, I'd chop off his head." The other one said, "Yeah, and make soup." But the third one said, "If I was you, as big as you are, I would sit on him and I would smash him flat." And the Sultan thought that was a pretty good idea. So he called the little rooster. He got the little rooster and he said, "Put him in the pocket that hangs behind my baggy trousers. I will sit on him. I will smash him flat, and that will be the end of him." So those servants caught that little rooster, put him in the pocket behind the Sultan's baggy trousers. The Sultan got ready to sit down and smash him flat, but before he did, that little rooster cried out, "Come, my magic stomach, come, my magic stomach, let out all the bees." All those bees came buzzing out. They were mad and they wanted to sting something. Well, there was the Sultan's bottom end, a target they couldn't miss. They stung him right on the butt, and the Sultan, he went, "Oh no! Oh, it hurts! He called his servants. He said, You, catch that rooster. Take him to the treasure chamber. Give him back his stupid diamond button. That will be the end of him." So those servants took that little rooster to the treasure chamber. They set him down in the middle of the treasure chamber, and he saw rubies and jewels and gold and silver and treasure. There was the diamond button. And then do you know what those servants did? Those silly servants left that little rooster alone in the treasure chamber. And he called, "Come, my magic stomach, come, my magic stomach, eat up all the treasure." All that treasure went glump, 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 glump into his magic stomach. He got so full he could barely walk. He took it all home to his good mistress, gave it to her. She shared it with everyone she knew, and they never saw the Sultan again. That's a happy birthday story called The Little Rooster and the Diamond Button. Happy birthday, Teagan.